What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Project Unrecognizable. Today, I'm going through the 3 non-negotiables of discipline. In other words, success. So, number 1 is train your body. Now, what do I mean by train your body? That's things like lifting weights, running, cardio, sleeping 7 to 9 hours, moving every single day. If you're able to learn how to have physical discipline, then mental discipline comes along with it. It gives you mental strength. Things like lifting weights, you're making your body stronger. You're giving your body more longevity to live longer and healthier. Things like running, cardio, these are huge. Your cardiovascular system is one of the biggest tell signs of your health. If you're able to get your VO2 max to get to an elite level, that is a great sign that you are healthy and going to live a long life. Sleeping 7 to 9 hours. Now, I know for a lot of people that are my age, 20 years old, 19, maybe in their teens, sleeping is not a priority. But I promise you guys right now, if you're able to optimize your sleep, everything else will improve. I know it's hard going to bed early. I personally go to bed around 8:30 to 9 p.m. every night. But doing that, you're giving your body time to recover. You're giving your body time to build the muscle from the work you put in the gym. Sleeping just helps your overall system be over time. Your testosterone will increase, your energy will increase, your mood will increase. Everything increases when you have better sleep. And lastly, moving every day. What does that mean? Just get out and do something every day. If you can't run, go walk. If you can't walk, get on the bike. Whatever you can do to move your body every day, important. All right, number 2 of the 3 non-negotiables of discipline is to train your mind. Guys, the mind is the most important thing in your body. You could have, the most shredded, jacked physique, but mentally, if you're not strong, if you're not resilient, if you're not happy, you're not going to be able to go as far as you would like to go. So some of my non-negotiables when it comes to training my mind, reading daily for me is super important. Now, I'm not a big reader of, looking at books and flipping pages, but I try to do that often. A lot of times I'll turn on an audiobook when I'm lifting, just trying to learn something new. James Clear, Atomic Habits, great book. The 48 Laws of Power, great book. If you're able to learn and implement the advice that those books give, you will move so far across the board in life. Number 2 is learning new skills. Guys, learning new skills is a huge one. If you're able to learn new skills, you're able to kind of add tools to your arsenal. For me, I'm learning how to, take video, make content, make footage, teach people how to, build workout regimens, how to run, how to do all this stuff. And this is a new skill that I'm learning. And as I'm learning it, I'm getting better and better. And once I have it mastered, that'll be a great tool in the belt that I can use in other aspects of life. So learning new skills just makes you a sharper person in general and more valuable. Limit distractions. This one is so big. People my age, I'm 20, people, in their teens, early 20s, distractions can be some of the biggest hurdles to overcome. Distractions are things like social media, scrolling, parties, drinking, drugs, whatever it may be. Everyone's distractions are different. Limit distractions and put the energy you're putting towards distractions and you're putting it towards your goal or your mission, you will level up so fast. Even if you just dedicate a couple hours of your day to work on something that you're passionate about, that'll help you out so much in the long run. The last one thing I've been doing is I've been reflecting and growing. So every day I'll write in my journal, what did I do good today? What do I need to work on? What do I need to improve for tomorrow to have a successful day? If you're able to reflect on your mind, your body, what you're doing, areas you see improvement, you will learn so much about yourself. And self-mastery is a huge part of discipline and success. All right, the 3rd non-negotiable for me is having a mission. This can be different for a lot of people. Some people's mission may be, get good grades in school, get a degree, graduate with honors, whatever it may be. My mission currently is to create content and have a course to help people, become unrecognizable. And that's my main mission right now. Having a mission is super important because you want to build something. Like, everybody needs to leave a footprint in this world. You want to have something that people remember you by, whether that's a business you've built, a legacy you've created, goals you achieve. Just having the opportunity to build something is so powerful. And I think if everybody has a mission and they work towards building something every single day, whether that's grades, business, building your dream physique, having something to look forward to is huge. Now next, set big goals. Guys, Kanye West, he said, aim for the stars, and if you fall, you land on the clouds. So have big goals. Have something huge in your mind that seems almost impossible and work towards that every day. And worst comes to worst, you become something great. If you want to be, let's say, a UFC fighter, you train every day, you do this and that, and you become, an amateur fighter, you don't make it to professional, at least you're still an amateur fighter. You still made it so far and you landed on the clouds. So having big goals creates a big mindset. And if you keep, pushing towards something, whatever goal it may be, you will get so far. Creating value. This has a lot of different purposes. Someone who's valuable is valuable to society as a whole. For example, a mechanic, he's good at fixing cars. A doctor, he's good at, getting people healthy, whatever it may be. If you're a valuable person, the world loves valuable people. So if you can create value, the world will reward you with money, success, whatever it may be. So value is super important. Last is to keep progressing. Keep going no matter what. There's going to be so many hurdles in the way. You just have to learn to get over them and keep pushing. The harder the task is, the less people that have done it. I used to think in the gym, when I'd be doing bench press or curls, whatever it may be, when I'm on that last couple of reps where I'm failing to get the weight up, you just have to remember, the people that push past that pain, the people that push past that weight and fatigue, that's where they see greatness. So greatness is not easy. One of my favorite quotes is, everything you want is on the other side of hard. So if you're able to push past that hard and keep progressing, you will get to your goals so fast. For my 3 non-negotiables of discipline and success.